Nobody saw this coming, not like this. The Browns opened camp expecting competition, but what they got was a shockwave. Shedeur Sanders didn't ease into the NFL. He dropped into the middle of a quarterback war, and within minutes, everything around him started shifting. It didn't matter that he was the rookie. From the first rep, it was clear. He came to take someone's job. This isn't normal. Deshaun Watson being out was already a headline, but what's unfolding now is bigger than expected. Shedeur isn't just part of the QB room, he's shaking up the whole dynamic. Coaches didn't hide it, teammates noticed it, and fans, they're already locked in. One practice in, and the rookie has turned training camp into a full-blown fight for control. But before we jump ahead, let's slow it down for a second, because on paper, the depth chart tells a different story. Or does it? What the Browns say and what they're doing aren't lining up, and that's where things get even more interesting. Don't forget to subscribe to Red Zone Report for more powerful basketball stories. The Browns released their first depth chart, and right away fans started questioning it. Pickett and Joe Flacco were listed at the top, followed by Dillon Gabriel, then Shedeur Sanders at the bottom. But if you're watching how the team is rotating reps, that order doesn't tell the whole truth. It's not about who's first on paper, it's about who's actually getting chances to prove something. What's happening on the field looks more like a mix-and-match battle than a strict ranking. The coaches are spreading reps across all four quarterbacks, and the order is shifting day by day. Pickett and Flacco may have the early edge because of experience, but nothing feels locked in. The staff clearly wants to see what the younger guys, especially Shedeur, can do when the pressure turns up. There's a reason no one in the building is treating this like a closed competition. Shedeur's name may be last, but his reps are rising, and if the game started tomorrow, a veteran might take the first snap, but that doesn't mean they'll keep the job for long. This isn't about comfort, it's about who earns it, and this battle is just getting started. He hasn't said much, but he doesn't have to. The way Shedeur Sanders carries himself has already changed the feel of this camp. He's not trying to be flashy or force leadership. He's just showing up, staying locked in, and letting his actions speak. Whether it's dapping up teammates, listening closely to coaches, or staying ready even when he's not in the play, he's acting like a professional from day one. Players notice that kind of stuff. Coaches do too. He's not loud, but he's present. When guys mess up, he encourages. When someone scores, he's the first to celebrate. That's how rookies earn trust, not by talking big, but by showing they care. In just a few days, Shedeur has already built strong connections in the locker room, and that matters more than most people think. This league is full of talent, but not every player has the mindset to lead. Sanders does. And while fans are watching his arm, the real story might be happening off the field. Because once a locker room starts to believe in you, everything else gets easier. But now let's look at what he's doing when the ball's in his hands. That's coming up next. When Shedeur Sanders takes a snap, he's not just going through the motions. He's doing the little things that usually take rookies months to figure out. His play-action fakes are tight, his footwork looks clean, and his timing on handoffs is sharp. He's not rushing. He's not guessing. He's working like someone who's been coached well and wants to keep improving. During early drills, Shedeur was paired with running backs like Jerome Ford and Samson Evans. The chemistry was already there. His movements were smooth and his control stood out. Even small details like where he places his offhand during a fake were on point. These aren't flashy plays, but they matter. That's how you build trust with coaches and earn more reps. You can't fake that kind of preparation. It shows he's paying attention in meetings, soaking up the coaching, and bringing it to the field right away. And while fans might focus on deep passes or big plays, the real signs of growth are in the way he moves when the cameras aren't watching. But that hasn't stopped people from trying to find flaws, and one habit in particular keeps coming up. Let's talk about that next. Some people are making noise about one thing, Shedeur's habit of tapping the ball before he throws. It's a small motion, but suddenly it's become a hot topic online. Critics say it could tip off defenders or slow him down. But here's the truth. A lot of quarterbacks do it. It's part of their rhythm. And unless it starts causing real problems, it's not worth the drama. The Browns coaching staff clearly isn't concerned. If they saw it as a risk, they'd tell him to fix it. But they haven't. And he's not the only one. Dillon Gabriel, another quarterback in the room, does the same thing. These are habits players develop to stay comfortable in the pocket. It's like a routine. They do it because it helps them feel in control. Until it shows up as a mistake on the field, there's no need to overreact. Right now, Shedeur is focused on learning the playbook, building timing with teammates, and taking care of the basics. If a minor habit is the biggest complaint people have, that's a good sign. But while the quarterback battle is getting the most attention, something else is quietly unfolding in the backfield. Let's get into that. While the spotlight is on the quarterbacks, the Browns are dealing with a serious issue in the backfield. Quinshon Judkins hasn't shown up to camp. No clear reason, no set timeline, just a cloud of questions and rumors surrounding his absence. For a team that leans on the run, this kind of uncertainty isn't just a roster problem, it's a red flag. With Judkins out, reps are going to Jerome.
Positive. I think guys are looking forward to get on the field, prove themselves, and just getting better each and every day.
How do you enter? It's year 9, so how do you enter the camp with expectations for yourself and this team?
Expectations are higher than ever. Expect to bounce back from last year, myself and defensively and as a team. So the standard doesn't change, or at least it doesn't lower. It just raises and improves. I think we have guys who are older, understand both sides of the coin. Come from a really good season, come from a really bad season. It can happen just like that. So you've got to take that into account every single day when you're training and getting to know your guys. The margins for this game are very thin.